this is Mimi. Today we are going to learn one Chinese grammar. If. How do we say if in Chinese? Okay, there are three ways to say if in Chinese. One is 如果, the second one is 要是, and the third one is 假如. Because my whiteboard is very small, so I have to write it separately. Okay. I think the light is not that good. Okay, so how do we say if in Chinese? The first way to say if in Chinese is 如果. 如果, the pronunciation is 如果. Repeat after me. 如果. Okay. In English, you say if I would do something. So 就 is exactly like the I will, maybe he will, like will or like would. Or you can also translate this 就 like then. If something, then do something. Okay, so 如果 if 就 is the one set. Remember, if something happen, then do something. Okay, 如果就. Okay, for example, this if somebody call me, then please tell him I'm busy. Okay, so 如果 basically it means if, and it means something in the future. If something happen in the future. So 如果 is focus about the future, the situation in the future. Okay, so please read after me. This is very important. Read after me. 如果有人打电话给我，就请告诉他我在忙。Okay. Again, 如果 means if. 如果有人有 means to have. 人 means people. 有人 together means someone or somebody. So 如果有人 means if someone, if somebody. Okay, next one is 打电话。打 basically it means to hit, just hit someone. But 电话 means the telephone or call. So we say make a phone call, right? We use make. And in English, in Chinese, we say 打. So 打 is the verb of the telephone. So make a phone call, we say 打电话. 电话 is a noun. 打 is the verb. Okay, 打电话 make a phone call. 打电话. 给 means to for or to give. So 给我 is I or me. So 打电话给我 means call me. Yeah, in English it's very short, just call me. But in Chinese it's 打电话给我. It's very long. So if you say call him, you can say 打电话给他. 他 means him. Okay, so call the teacher. 打电话给老师 the teacher. So you put somebody here. Call somebody. Okay, 给 after 给 打电话给. So if someone call me, you can say 如果有人打电话给我. Okay, you can put 给我 here. Okay, you can also say 如果有人给我打电话. So 给我 is not that important. You can 给我 after the call or before the call. 给我 here, it's also okay. 如果有人给我打电话, it's also okay. Okay, so if is 如果. And then 就. Okay, let's continue. So 给我打电话. I should write here. So 给我 to me, you can put here. You can say 如果有人给我打电话, it's okay. Or you can also say 如果有人打电话给我, it's also okay. And then 请 告诉means to tell something. 告诉 to tell me. 告诉我 tell me. OK. 就请告诉他就 then 请 please 告诉 to tell 他 is him to tell him 告诉他告诉 means to tell 告诉他 tell him 我在忙 I am busy. So 在 here, basically in English you don't say I'm busy in ing, but in Chinese if we put 在 before the verb or before the adjective, it means right now, currently. It's ing is happening. I'm busy now. Okay, so then please tell him I am busy. So the order is exactly like English. Then please tell him I am busy. Okay, so read it again. Let's read it again. 就请告诉他我在忙 Okay, please tell him I am busy. So how about I'm not busy, but I'm not here, because sometimes you want to, you don't want to answer someone's phone. You say, oh, if he calls me, please tell him I'm not here. So I'm not here, you can say, you can change these parts. You can change these parts to 请告诉他我不在 I'm not here 我不在 I'm not here and this 在 it means exist 我不在 I'm not here 我不在 so please tell him I'm not here 就请告诉他我不在 or sometimes you are busy and because you are working, so you can tell him, please tell him I'm working. So you can say, 就请告诉他我在工作 because this 在 means ing, I'm working. So 在工作 means to work. Okay, 我在工作 I'm working. So maybe I'm sleeping. Okay, sleep in Chinese is 睡觉 Again, 睡觉 So I'm sleeping. 我在睡觉 Chinese and English, they are so similar in this situation. So tell him I'm sleeping. So tell him 告诉他 I'm sleeping 我在睡觉 Okay, so after learning this structure, you just remember if something then do something. We learned many examples, maybe just one examples, but I taught you a lot other situation. Tell him I'm busy 我在忙 Tell him I'm working 我在工作 Tell him I'm sleeping 我在睡觉 Tell him I'm not here 我不在 Okay, let's read again. Let's read the examples again. Okay, if, the first way to say if is 如果 Two characters means if. 就 means then. Okay, so if someone call me, then tell him I'm busy. 如果有人打电话给我，就请告诉他我在忙。Okay, if I read the normal speed, it's 如果有人打电话给我，就请告诉他我在忙。Okay, so how about if someone call me, tell him I'm not here. 如果有人打电话给我，就请告诉他 我不在 I'm not here 我不在 Okay If someone call me I'm working Please tell him I'm working 如果有人打电话给我就请告诉他我在工作 Okay I'm sleeping 如果有人打电话给我就请告诉他我在睡觉 Okay It's very easy, right? Okay, now let's continue the second way to say 如果 because I have to clean up and then read again. So, wait me a moment. Okay, the second way to say if, we can say 要是 The first way to say if is 如果 It's more about the future, right? And the future, the things that happen in the future. So maybe if someone call me, but there's nobody calling you right now. So maybe these things in the future. So the difference between 如果 and 要是 it's about the time. Okay, 如果 focus about the future. Maybe someone call me. It's a possibility, the future possibility. In that situation, we use 如果 okay? And of course, you can also use 要是 Sometimes you can use 如果 and 要是 they're basically the same. But I want to tell you the difference, right? So when we use 要是 要 you know 要 it's to need and to want. So 要是 is focused about your wish. If I have a lot of money, if I had a lot of money, it's like that. It's your wish. If you want to emphasize your wish, like your wish possibility, you use 要是 For example, if I have a lot of money, I will travel around the world. How do we say that in Chinese? Okay, so first read after me. 要是我有很多钱，我就周游世界。Again, 要是我有很多钱，我就周游世界。Okay, the normal speed. 要是我有很多钱，我就周游世界。It's too fast, right? But don't worry, practice makes perfect. Okay, so let's learn each of the words. Okay, so 要是 means if. Basically after 要是 it's about something you wish, your wish, okay? Your wish. If I have a lot of money, you wish you have a lot of money. Okay. Anyway, money is not all, but we need money. Okay. So, for example, if I have a lot of money, if 要是 I 我 I have to have something 有 I have 我有 a lot of money, a lot. We can say 很多 很 means very, 多 means a lot. Okay, so 很多 it means a lot. So a lot of money, 很多钱 money is 钱. So 有很多钱 have a lot of money. Okay, if I have a lot of money, if 要是 I 我有 have 很多 a lot money 钱 If I have a lot of money, 要是我有很多钱 What will you do? I would 我 I 就 I told you 就 is like a then or I would 周游is one word. Travel around. So around is 周 travel 游 so 周游 is travel around. The word is 世界周游世界 travel around the world. If I have a lot of money, I will travel around the world. That's my dream. How much money do we need to travel around the world? Actually, I have no idea. Okay, so when you use 要是, remember, all the time, basically, you are talking about your dream, your wish. If I have a boyfriend, so boyfriend is 男朋友. 男 is like the man. 朋友 is friend. So man friend is boyfriend. It's like it's like English. 男 also means boy. 朋友 means friend. So boyfriend, Chinese is 男朋友. Maybe it's too small. 男朋友 too small. The pinyin, sorry. The pinyin. Okay. Or 女朋友. 女 means the female or like girl. 朋友 friend, girlfriend. Sorry, it's too small, the character. The pin is too small. Can you see this? So 女朋友 girlfriend, 男朋友 boyfriend. If I have a boyfriend, I would like to get married. Maybe that's the old single people's dream, right? Everyone wants a perfect, not perfect, maybe a boyfriend. At least we love each other. It's like that. So if I had a boyfriend, I would like to get married. So get married is 结婚. Get married or marriage or get married, both is 结婚. Okay, if I have a boyfriend, I would get married. It's 要是我有男朋友. So I have is 我有, right? 我有男朋友. 我就 I will 我就 marry 我就结婚 It's very easy, right? So the difference between 要是 and 如果, the main reason is the things they emphasize different. Okay, so let's continue to learn the third if in Chinese. The third way to say if in Chinese. Okay, the third way to say if, we can say 假如. We already learned two ways to say if. First is 如果, second is 要是, the third one is 假如. Basically, there are three ways to say if in Chinese, okay? So let's get a little review. The first one, 如果, is focused about the future possibility, okay? Future. And 要是 is focused about your wish. If I have a lot of money, okay? So the last one about if, it's the past. It's more about the things that already happened. If I had did something, I should have do something. For example, if without you, I cannot get through these difficulties. But the reality is, I had you, and I already get through the difficulties already. So it's more focused about the past. If I didn't have, okay, if I didn't have you with me, I could not get through about this. So it's also it's also the possibility, it's also your thinking, but it's more about the things about the past. Okay, so let's read this sentence first. 假如没有你，我就不可能度过这个难关。假如 means if. 没有你，没有 don't have. 你 you 没有你 without you. If without you, 假如没有你 If I didn't have you, 假如没有你没有 OK 我就 I would 不可能 impossible 可能 maybe possible 不可能 impossible 度过 one word 度过 get through something get through 度过这个 this 难关 means difficulty or difficulties okay so get through this difficult or get through these difficulties both we say 度过这个难关 so for example now I'm very good but I had a very very difficult past but at that time you were with me and finally I'm okay now so I want to thank you because if at that time I didn't have you I could not get through about this difficulty so in this situation it's more about the past we used 假如 of course you can use 要是 or 如果 I mean there's 3 ways to say if but which things you want to emphasize you want to emphasize the past I suggest you to use 假如 okay 假如没有你 if without you I would not impossible 不可能度过 get through 这个 this 难关就是 difficulty 不可能度过这个难关 Okay, so maybe the past was very good or maybe the past was very bad. If without you, I should have maybe a better life. So, 假如没有你，我就不可能有今天. Sometimes someone, they build the company, they say, if without all of your support, it's impossible for me to have today. have we just learned 今天 today have today so thank you so much okay maybe one day I wish I can say this to you 假如没有你不可能有今天 okay so it's not difficult right just remember these 3 good examples because there are many examples basically you can use 假如要是 and 假如要是如果 you can change these to 假如 or 要是 or 如果 it's okay but the feeling will change a little bit because I told you 如果 okay I'm going to write all of them so 如果 and 要是 so now we learn the 3 right here so 如果 it's more about the future your imagination maybe in the future if someone call me please tell him I now here because I don't want to talk to him so the future is about the future possible 要是 is about your wish if I have a lot of money 要是我有很多钱 if I have a boyfriend 要是我有一个男朋友 it's all about the if about your wish and the last one the third one to say if it's about the past if at that time without your help I could not get through this so if you use 假如 it's more something about if I didn't do that or something also sometimes it means like you have done something you were not supposed to do so good things or bad things both okay so remember 3 ways to say if in Chinese 如果要是假如如果 about the future if something in the future 要是 the if it's about your wish. 假如 is something about if at a time, the past. Okay, if I had something about that. So 3 ways to say if. And of course, sometimes you can use 如果 instead of 要是 or instead of 假如. Yeah, it's okay, but the feeling will be different. You want to emphasize the time, your wish, the future, or the past. You have to make sure which one you use. Okay, so thank you for watching today. Because the whiteboard is very small, so I have to clean up and do this. But because it's not a live streaming, so I can stop a little bit and continue to write and continue. Anyway, please leave your comments and let me know. And you can also try to use 如果要是 and 假如 to make some sentence. I'm going to check if I have time. I'm going to check your homework. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you. 谢谢，再见，拜拜。